Alright, so back with ChuckleVision today. I thought that I had done all of the ChuckleVision Christmas specials, but there's one more I haven't, and it's the first one. It's from the first series. Series 1, Episode 13, called Traditional Christmas. In fact, let me see if I can get a date on this, because what year did the show start? I want to say, like, 86? Let me see. 87. So this aired on December 19th, 1987. It was the last episode of the first series.
Saying says, it's better to give than to receive. You're giving, I'm receiving, so you're better off than me, see?
Oh, I see. How old are you saying then?
Oh, it's very old.
Well, it should be scrapped then.
No, it shouldn't.
It should. You should exchange presents because it's traditional.
Ah, well, that's where you're wrong, you see, as you'll find out as this week's show goes along. Traditional Christmas.
And no prezi for Barry.
No.
Later series, Barry would have gone for that. I was actually surprised that he didn't. That Halloween episode I saw. That's the Mona Lisa. Was that a different golf episode? How many golf episodes do they have?
Hello again, and welcome to our It's Nearly Christmas show, in which I'm going to take a look back at Christmases over the centuries and try to compare Christmas past with Christmas present.
You said Christmas present? I knew you'd got me one all the time.
No, look. I was just explaining to the viewers all about Christmas past and Christmas present.
Oh.
I bet you don't even know the difference.
Of course I do. Christmas past was long ago, and Christmas present is under the tree.
No, that's all wrong.
I know,
Close
there should
enough.
be two presents under the tree.
Look, will you stop going on about your present? There's more to Christmas than presents.
Is there?
Yeah, it's the season of goodwill. I mean, just look at all these Christmas cards. I've never seen so many.
I have.
When?
Last Christmas, I got 52.
Who from?
My granddad, all in a pack. Hearts, clubs, diamonds, spades.
They're not the same thing. They're playing cards.
Well, I got them at Christmas.
Oh, forget
You
it.
did.
I can't forget a thing like that. It was my
Look,
granddad.
I tell you what, just go and get ready to decorate the tree.
We're going to decorate?
Yes.
Great, I love doing things like that.
Now, there's nothing more heartwarming at Christmas than carol singing.
What if anybody, does anybody like actually carol sing anymore? There's gotta be somebody. Whoever you are out there, I respect you. Bork, 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 bork. Does anybody even live there?
Where is he?
I'm here
Oh, what's all this lot?
for decorating the tree.
Not that kind of decorating. You hang things from it.
Oh, dear.
Didn't you do this when you were a kiddie?
No, I come from a very poor family.
Oh, you didn't have a tree in the corner then?
We didn't even have a corner.
Hey?
I lived in a lighthouse.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what to do.
Oh, good.
Right, first
Were they
of all,
pretending
get
not
rid
to be
of
related?
This lot.
Yeah, fetch me some doorbells.
Doorbells? What, to ring in the new year?
No, doorbells.
Oh.
Yeah, you hang them on the tree.
See.
Look, there's a box full outside. Go and fetch them.
I'll go and get them.
Yeah, you go and get
Right.
them. And take those overalls off. Now, let's just see some more carol singing.
Oh no. You guys look like flashes.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Clap, clap.
Accurate.
Yeah, that's good.
These brave carols, they probably treat these guys
One
like
of
Jehovah's
the traditions
now.
of Christmas is the decorated tree. Although the Christmas tree itself has only been around 100 years or so,
Hey.
it has become...
It only came this morning.
What did?
The tree. You said it'd been around 100 years or so. And it was only delivered this morning. It was delivered by Bruce.
Bruce?
Bruce the Spruce. I was there.
Bruce.
Now, where was I?
I don't know where you were, but I was
Bruce
there.
Springsteen?
It has become an integral part of the Christmas scene. Hey, Barry,
What?
do you know that tree comes from Norway? It's called fir.
This tinsel comes from the high street and it's called Tatty.
Oh, get on with it. I'm going to sit back and watch Armchair Theatre.
I thought you might.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
It was the crib that had done it. The vicar had asked Miss Grice if her class could make the crib for the church this year. Everyone put their hands up to make Mary. Miss, please, miss, me, miss, me. Everyone waved their hands to make Joseph. Please, miss, me, miss, oh, please, miss, me. Everybody waved them like mad at everything. All except Michael. Michael couldn't make anything. Well, not as
Poor
well as he
Michael.
could break things. Well, what about you, Michael? What will you make? Said Miss Grice. Don't know, miss, said Michael, looking at his big, pink, inky hands. We're all making something. It's a class effort. So come on, Michael, how about a donkey? Please, miss, called out Tom Iffley. I can make dinosaurs. Don't be silly,
Dinosaurs.
said Miss Grice. Now, Michael, can you make us a donkey?
Silly child.
Suppose-
Dinosaurs aren't real. Only
What's it,
Jesus
Michael?
is real.
The whole class buzzed with action, and Michael picked up a piece of plasticine and rolled it into a long, pink, sad sausage. The class worked hard all afternoon. And at one point, the stable began to look like a US cavalry fort. But Miss Grice held firm and insisted on a proper stable. A stable without giraffes, dinosaurs, cannons, circling bombers, or ballerinas.
Circling what?
Michael sat at the back of the class hiding his donkey and dreading the time when you have to put it in the straw with Mary and Jesus and Joseph and the wise men and the shepherds. But of course, eventually, the time came.
That's a pig.
It's not fair, miss, said Jane Peel. You said we couldn't make up our own animals. I haven't. You have? That's not a donkey.
Yeah, it's not.
More like a funny-looking pig. The whole class squeaked like a nest of mice. Its ears are all floppy, miss, and it's got a great snout on it and all. Miss Grice went stern. That's enough, Jane. Now, class, tomorrow is the last day of term. Hooray! Shh. And instead of having our last lesson, we go down to the church and put the crib in place. During that last afternoon, as Miss Grice read to them the story of the Nativity, the snow began to whirl. Down, down, down out of the leaden sky. The children nudged each other with satisfaction. It really was Christmas now. Michael saw the first flakes fall long before the others because he wasn't listening to the story. He
Brutal.
was staring gloomily out of the windows and across the valley to the bleak blue hills. He wished he was up there by himself, far away from the
Maybe Michael
crib
pay attention in
and the
class. He
big
know how to make a
donkey.
donkey.
A little later, the small class huddled together before the crib. It shone out in the spotlight, angled down through the winter-dark church.
It's almost going. It's broken a hold. Okay.
In the classroom, in a mess and muddle of papier-mâché, cardboard, glue and paint, it looked a bit shabby. But here, it took on a life of its own.
And now it's still like
Children held
shabby.
their breath, as if they expected Mary to start singing softly to the baby. Miss Grice looked at the gazing children and felt glad that it was Christmas too. Only one person wasn't caught up in that lovely moment, Michael. Poor Michael hung back, squinting under lowered lids at the pig donkey. He could see nothing else. He could almost hear it grunt and bray at the same time. The hateful, loathsome, foolish thing. Miss Grice wanted the children who lived furthest away to start home early before the snow got any worse. So she ushered the children down the nave of the shadowy church. Michael heard the big door handle turn, and the door closed on its own echo. Michael, who had hidden behind a pillar, was now alone.
Oh.
He held his breath. He could hear his heart bumping in the grave silence.
Well, that's not a
He stared
teacher.
at the crib.
How'd she not account
As
for
if
him?
The angels in the church were looking down on his every move, on his every thought. But he did step forward to the crib and put out a hand to where the Holy Family nestled in the straw. When he pulled the hand back, in it nestled the donkey pig. Michael was just about to make for the door when it opened, and in came the vicar and Miss Grice. They were laughing together, and the vicar was saying that he thought he deserved a sneak preview, especially since it was his idea to make the crib in the first place. They're all good figures, said Miss Grice, but my favourite is... Oh, where is it?
Oh.
I'm sure Michael brought it in. In fact, I know he did, but where on earth? She sounded so upset that Michael stepped forward, like a condemned man being summoned from his cell. Then he heard himself speak, and his voice echoed through the church.
That's a crazy analogy.
I've got it, and it's no good, I hate it. The vicar held out his hand, and Michael unwillingly gave him the donkey.
It's not.
Well, said the vicar, this is the finest donkey, said Miss Grice out the side of her mouth. Yes, the finest donkey I've seen in years.
Elite line
So
job.
full of life. Michael, you know the one I always feel sorry for? I feel sorry for Joseph. I always did do, even as a little boy. He must have felt an utter failure, having to bring Mary into a wretched stable to have a child. A broken-down old stable. I don't expect it was as posh as this one. Still, the great thing to remember is, he did his best. Michael looked down at his shoes. Miss Grice put the donkey back into the straw.
That's bald spot, Hobie.
That's better, she said. Ah, yes, I think it looks quite good, mused the vicar. It looks just right in the straw.
Looks like Elton John with those glasses.
Donkeys do
and a
look.
haircut.
As Michael stood with his parents and friends on Christmas morning, he couldn't help looking at the crib, although he'd made up his mind not to. As he did so, a funny feeling of happiness came over him. It was the most peculiar donkey, all right, long, lop-eared, and, as Jane Peel had said, with a great big lumpy snout. Donkeys shouldn't look like that. And neither should they look as if they're smiling.
ChuckleVision, ChuckleVision, ChuckleVision.
All right, well, that was definitely a story.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Finished.
Oh, let's have a look. Hey, it's very nice, isn't
At
it?
least lying to
very
the kid made him
I've
feel
done a
better,
good
I
job
guess.
with that, haven't I?
Yeah. Hey?
There's something missing. It needs something right at the top.
Oh, can I do it?
No, you're far too heavy. I tell you what, go and see if you can find a star.
A star?
Yeah, we'll put a
Okay.
star up at the top. Now, let's take another look at carol
Oh.
singing.
Oh, you meant too heavy to be on top there. I thought you meant he was too heavy to put it up there. There you go.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Star.
Oh,
Yes, that'll do. That'll do fine, that. Hey,
oh.
That'll be better. That'll do nicely. I've got it, Paul, look. Here.
Oh, that'll do nicely.
Good.
Right, put it on top of the tree. I'll hold the ladder for you.
Right.
Oh, he actually did hold it.
Hey, that's very nice, isn't it?
It's a pity your name's on it, though.
Why? I always said we'd get to the top of the tree one day. Now, there's only one more thing we need to make the traditional Christmas.
What's that?
Well, mistletoe.
Mistletoe?
Yes, it goes right back to the Druids.
Oh, when we finish with it, you mean?
Yeah, that's right. There's plenty of it down the hall. Go and fetch it.
I'll go and get some.
And be careful, it doesn't grow on trees, you know.
Oh, right.
While he's away, let's
Well, you
go over
see.
to our cookery expert, Simon Lovell.
Huh?
Well, the cooking can come in a
Yo,
moment.
that
but
sweater's
I've got a bit of a problem.
unbelievable.
I've been given this brilliant present from Barry. A real magic dice. It's really nice of him, but I've opened it before Christmas Day, and I've lost the wrapping
might be the most
paper to
80s
stick
man
it
I've ever
under the
seen.
tree. However, hopefully
That
we'll
hair,
find a bit of magic, as it is a
giant
magic
glasses,
dice. We'll open up the dice,
unbelievable sweater.
take out a little box that's inside it. Close it up, take the inside box, open that up, and put the dice that was on the outside into
Grey
the inside,
pants with the
and
combo.
close the whole lot up. Now, that's what I call a magic dice. However, my problems still aren't over. Barry's paper was this really nice Christmas Chinesey pattern stuff. So I need one last bit of magic to get me out of trouble. Lift off the top, and there we have it, ready to go back under the tree. Christmas, Chinese wrapped magic dice. Well, that certainly got me out of trouble.
What
Now,
is it?
the cooking.
Okay,
I've got
I was
this
like-
great Christmas cake.
Like, what does that
For
do
this,
with
I do need
cooking?
a couple of volunteers. And here they are, the McChuckle brothers.
Nice
To
big
see you
chuckle.
again. Christmas cooking. Christmas cooking, yep, crumble cooking. This is our little mini oven. If you'd like to hold on to that, magic oven. first thing we need for a Christmas cake is, of course, some flour.
Oh, here
Would
you
you like
can.
to add the flour for? I think that's just about enough flour. Next, of course, we need a couple of eggs.
Oh, eggs you can.
There's one.
Yes,
There's-
you can. There you are.
Oh,
There
that's
you can.
fine, yeah.
There's another egg there, you can.
That's good, and
At the
this
shells.
is going to be a great cake. Finally, we need some milk.
There's some milk, Ken. There you can.
No, for the cake.
Oh,
For the
sorry,
cake.
Ken. the milk.
For the cake. Yep,
There
that's
you
fine.
are.
That's plenty.
Hey,
That's
there you
plenty.
go.
Lovely. What do you think of it so far?
It's a bit of a mess, Ken.
It's not bad, is it? But to complete the
not
cake,
good
of
either.
course, we do need to cook it. So we'll stick on the oven lid.
The oven.
Shells and all? Alright.
It's cooking. Hopefully, with a little bit of Christmas ChuckleVision magic, we'll end up with
Hey!
Christmas cake, especially.
Hey, that's beautiful, Ken.
Season's greetings. That's our Christmas cake. Now, back to the studio.
Very nice, Ken. Thanks, Simon. That looks delicious.
Yeah.
I can hardly
Got
wait to taste it.
Taste what?
With the cake.
Oh, the
Hey,
Christmas cake.
that reminds me. Did you remember to order the turkey?
Yes, I said turkey, don't you touch that. And it took no notice of me at all.
I bet you don't even know that a turkey doesn't come from Turkey.
Of course I do.
Right, where's it come from?
The butchers.
Not the butchers.
It does, my mum gets one every year.
No, it comes from America. The Pilgrim Fathers used to catch him when they went there to settle.
Oh, were they wild?
Well, they weren't very pleased about
I
it.
do
I'll
be the
tell you.
lore.
Come on, let's go back to the tree.
Right.
Barry! Hey, Barry.
What?
Just take a look at that tree and tell me what's missing.
The other prezi.
No, not the prezi. What do you usually get on a Christmas tree?
Christmas squirrels.
Apart from that, well, lights.
Lights.
Ah.
Yes, pretty lights.
Lights,
oh,
yeah, too.
yes.
There's nothing like it on Boxing Day to sit back in your favourite chair, full of food and with a good book, and seeing the pretty lights. Green, yellow, red.
Red and yellow, back to green. Very nice.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
You go and see if you can find them.
Okay. Hey, do you know why they call it Boxing Day?
Not really, no.
It's when everybody fights over their prezzies.
Go and get the lights.
All right.
And don't keep going on about your presents.
Hey, I've got the lights, look.
Wow.
Put them on the tree, I'll go and turn them on, and you can tell me if they're working or not.
Okay,
Bro,
I'll
speed
put
ran
on the
that.
light. Right.
Right, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Right.
Now they're working. Now they're not. Now they're working. Now they're not. Now they're working. Now they're not. Now they're working. Now they're not.
What are you talking about?
That's
They
a good
keep going
guy.
on and off. There must be a loose connection.
No, they're supposed to do that. They're flashing lights.
Yeah, but these are on when they should be off.
Oh, let's have a look.
See?
Oh, heck.
I know.
Oh, we'll have to leave them like that.
I still think there's something missing, though.
What? Oh, all right. You wait here. Let's have another quick look and see what the carol singers are doing.
Oh no.
Great.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hey!
Glad tidings we bring to you and your king. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a
Man, yeah, oh, damn, that got all Paul. That got all Paul.
Hey,
Hey, is this for me?
yeah, you didn't really think I'd forgotten you, did you?
No.
No.
It's very big.
It is very big, yes. Well, I thought of all the things that you'd done for me over the last 12 months. Then I thought, oh, well, it's Christmas, buy him a present anyway.
Ah, got him.
And now for one of the really great traditional Christmas events, the opening of the presents! Yay!
No, you can't open it yet. Not until Christmas Day. Well, that's all we've got time for this week, so have a nice Christmas.
Just like we're going to have.
Yes, we'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye. Hey, you think I could stay up and see Father Christmas this year?
Oh, no, there's a film on the telly.
Well, I'll wipe it off later.
Oh, that's all right then. Hey, I'll tell you what you can do. You can have a piece of this Christmas cake that Simon Lovell baked for us.
Oh, lovely.
Isn't it lovely, that? Look at seasonal glazing and everything. Look.
No disrespect to Mr. Billy Butler, but his storytime segments were kind of shite. Yeah, like I think they made a good call to maybe cut that out of there. Just because I don't think it was really working. I think they made right call to move on from that one. But the rest of it was fun. Good to know Paul was a dick from the first series. At the beginning, though, I'll tell you what, though. Um, I guess Barry was maybe a tiny bit smarter at the beginning of the show, because he would have fallen for that. Like he would have fallen for that in later series. I'll tell you what, he would have fallen for that. Paul would have just said, oh, here's yeah, what I lost my train of thought. Paul would have said, oh yeah, you presents, the giving gags. What he said, Barry would have just fell for that and moved on. So I guess maybe you could say that's a positive. That maybe he was a little bit smarter. But but I think I've done all the ChuckleVision Christmas specials now. I think if I haven't, then correct me. But I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like. If you didn't like it, don't. If you want to follow any of my social media links, they're all in the video description, as well as the names of all my patrons. If you didn't know, you can be a patron on me for as little as £1. You get extra direction videos, as well as reading comments up there early, sometimes more. With that being said, though, my name is Tafford16. It's been, is it 10th total reaction to ChuckleVision? I'll see you guys next time. Bye.